Welcome to Civil Engineering Online. Subject Design of Pre-stressed concrete structures. Module 2 Losses of pre-stress. Topic Problems on losses of pre-stress. So let us see the problems of pre-stress. So the losses of pre-stress, question number 4, as continued by the previous video. A pre-tensioned beam 200 by 300 mm is pre-stressed by 10 of 7 mm diameter, initially stressed to 1200 Newton per mm square with their centroids located 100 mm from the soffit. Find the maximum stress in concrete after transfer, allowing only for elastic shortening of concrete. If the concrete undergoes a further shortening due to creep and shrinkage, while there is a relaxation of 5% of steel stress. Estimate the final percentage loss of stress in the wires using IS 1343-1980 regulations and the following data is given. ES modulus of elasticity of steel 210 kilonewton per mm square. EC 5700 square root of FCU. Square root is written as raised to half. FCU value is 42 Newton per mm square. Creep coefficient phi is equals to 1.6. Total residual shrinkage strain equals to 3 into 10 raised to minus 4. So in this part of question, they have given us the rectangular cross section beam which is pre-stressed by 10 numbers of 7 mm dia, and each pre-stressing is having initial stress of 1200 Newton per mm square. These are located 100 mm above the soffit, means 100 mm from the soffit means from the bottom edge of the beam the 100 mm difference is kept. So now from 100 mm we are able to easily determine what is the value of eccentricity of the cables which are located in the beam. Also they are mentioning us to find out what is the maximum stress in the concrete after transfer, allowing only for elastic shortening of concrete. Means first we have to calculate what is the elastic shortening and we have to find out what is the maximum stress in the concrete. Then if the concrete undergoes a further shortening due to creep and shrinkage, while there is a relaxation of 5% of steel stress. So what is 5% of steel stress means? It is relaxed. The percentage 5%, 5 divided by 100 of initial stress we have to calculate. That is the part. With as per IS 1343 regulations, the IS Indian Standard Code is having some of the problem solutions as a formulas. There we are having for the pre-stressed concrete structures, all data is known under this code. So the link of this code is available in the below comment box. You can take that and download it easily for your further use also. Solution, let us start. So cross sectional area A is equals to 60,000 mm square. EC is equals to 5742 raised to half, that is square root of 42, which comes out to be 36.9 kilonewton. So I have written it in 36,900 Newton per mm square. So now moment of inertia I is equals to BD cube by 12. So substituting 200 as B, D as 300, we are able to find moment of inertia I as 450 into 10 raised to 6 mm raised to 4. Modular ratio alpha E is equals to ES upon EC, which is 210 divided by 36.9 is equals to 5.69, nearly about 5.7, which I have rounded off. Now finding the unit pre-stress which is given in the question, Fs as 1200 Newton per mm square. Area of pre-stress AS as pi by 4 7 mm dia 7 square into 10 numbers, which comes out to be 384.85 mm square. Pre-stress force capital P. So total force how much it is been there, 384.85 into 1200 is equals to 461820 newtons. Eccentricity E is equals to how much now? So eccentricity E is equals to this. Half of 300 is equals to 150. 150 is in the bottom zone, that is below the neutral axis till the bottom fiber. So 150 minus 100 is from the distance of cables from the soffit, that is 100 mm. So remaining distance is known as eccentricity of the cable. So this we can view in the previous video of the losses of pre-stress. Now distance of concrete fiber at the level of steel. So distance of the concrete fiber at the level of steel means the steel level is below the neutral axis at a 50 mm. Here again we are taking the concrete fiber at capital E distance, which is also again below the neutral axis as 50 mm. So stress in the concrete at level of steel is to be determined and is given by Fc is equals to P by A plus or minus P E capital E divided by I. So substituting the values which are known to us, which we have calculated and determined with respect to the question, substituting those values into the stress formula, we are able to have the stress in the concrete at the level of steel as 10.3 Newton per mm square. So now this is the basic initial stress in the concrete. Now we have to find out what is the loss of stress due to elastic deformation of concrete. So loss of stress due to elastic deformation of concrete is known as delta Fs, which we write it as alpha E into Fc, that is 5.7 into 10.3, which comes out to be 58.8 Newton per mm square. Now moving to the forces in wires immediately after transfer. So this is one stress loss we have to find out. Then what is the wire force which is having, that we have to find out. So 1200 is the initial pre-stress minus the elastic deformation takes into place. 58.8 is going to be deducted. Now after deducting, multiplying with the area of steel, we are able to have the value as 439190 newtons. So I have rounded off this value from 439190 newtons to 44,000 newtons, that is 4,40,000 newtons as the force in the wires. So stress in concrete at the level of steel. Now after the elastic deformation, how much will be the stress in the concrete at the level of steel, we have to find out. So only the value of P will change. What we have substituted early was not having elastic deformation. Now what we are substituting is going to have the elastic deformation, that is what immediately after the transfer of pre-stressing force. So here we are substituting it as 4,40,000 divided by 60,000 and further continued as the same values in the top fibers, which comes out to be equal to 7.33 plus 2.44. So total of Fc is 9.77 Newton per mm square. So types of losses of pre-stress. So total types of losses in the pre-stress are how many we have to determine. So first one is loss of stress due to elastic deformation. Delta Fs is equals to alpha E Fc, that is modular ratio, into stress in the concrete at the level of steel. 5.7 into 10.3 is equals to 58.8 Newton per mm square. Second one is loss of stress in the cable due to creep of concrete, delta Fs, which is equals to phi Fc into alpha E. So this formula is present in IS 1343, where we are taking it as a creep of concrete. So 1.6 into 9.77 into 5.7, which comes out to be 89.2 Newton per mm square. Third one, loss of stress in the cable due to the total residual shrinkage strain, delta Fs is equals to epsilon Cs into Es. Epsilon Cs is what the residual shrinkage strain already given in the question, which will be acting at per mm. So 3 into 10 raised to minus 4 multiplied by modulus of elasticity of steel, which will give us in terms of force, so stress. So 210 into 10 raised to 3 is the total loss of stress in cable, will be 63 Newton per mm square. Fourth one, loss of stress in the cable due to relaxation of steel stress. So we are allowing it for relaxing, allowing it to free delta Fs, which is taken as 5% of the stress in the steel. So 5% we calculate it as 5 divided by 100 multiplied by 1200, which is equals to 60 Newton per mm square. So moving to the how much total loss is occurred into the beam section for the particular problem. So total loss of pre-stress, we will take the summation of all the four losses 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4, which comes out to be 271 Newton per mm square. Now finding the final stress in wires as 1200 minus 271 is equals to 929 Newton per mm square. So now percentage loss is equals to 271 divided by 1200 into 100. So this is the final stress in the wires, which is the total loss it is, and how much loss we have to calculate in terms of percentage. We are dividing this value by the initial pre-stress of the wires and multiplying them with the 100. We are able to have that in terms of percentage, that is 22.58%. So this was the fourth problem. Moving to fifth problem. So fifth problem is a pre-stressed concrete pile 250 mm square contains 60 pre-tensioned wires, each of 2 mm diameter, uniformly distributed over the section. The wires are initially tensioned on pre-stressing bed with a total force of 300 kilonewtons. Calculate the final stress in concrete and the percentage loss of stress in steel after all losses for the following data. ES is equals to 210 kilonewton per mm square, EC is equals to 32 kilonewton per mm square, shortening due to creep as 30 into 10 raised to minus 6 mm per Newton per mm square of stress. Total shrinkage as 200 into 10 raised to minus 6 per unit length. Relaxation of steel stress as 5% of initial stress. So all data is as earlier provided. Only thing is here the concrete pile in square section it is 250 into 250 will be there, and 60 pre-tensioned wires are there. Total numbers of tensioned wires are 60 and each wire is of 2 mm diameter, which are uniformly distributed over the section. With this sentence we can make that eccentricity is equals to 0 in this particular problem. Uniformly distributed means we are having center of gravity of concrete coinciding center of gravity of steel, which results in eccentricity as equals to 0. So now moving for the solution part, that is cross sectional area for the square pile is A equal to 250 into 250. It comes out to be 62,500 mm square, and modular ratio as per the data known in question, alpha E is equals to ES divided by EC, 210 divided by 32, nearly about 6.56 is the value in the calculation, which results for to the modular ratio. Area of pre-stress AS. So here area of pre-stress AS is to be calculated. Diameter of one wire is pi by 4 into 2 square multiplied by total number of wires as 60, which is equals to 188.4 mm square of area of pre-stress force. Pre-stress. Then pre-stressing force. So in this question, pre-stressing force, total force is already given 300 kilonewton. Initial stress is to be calculated by the making use of area of steel in this particular question. So calculating the average initial stress in concrete. So first we will calculate what is the initial stress in concrete. It is P by A, force in the total wires, 300 into 10 raised to 3 divided by 62,500, nearly about 4.8 Newton per mm square. Now moving to initial stress in steel wires as Fs. So Fs we are able to calculate as P, that is P divided by area of steel. So 300 into 10 raised to 3 divided by 188.4, nearly about 1592 it comes out. I have taken the value near to the rounding of 1590 Newton per mm square. Now losses of pre-stress which are acting in the question. So first loss is elastic deformation, delta Fs, modular of ratio alpha E into Fc. So 6.56 multiplied by 4.8 comes out to be 31.48 Newton per mm square. Creep of concrete, delta Fs is equals to epsilon Cc, creep of concrete Fc into EC. So here creep of concrete is given 30 into 10 raised to minus 6 mm per Newton per mm square of the stress. So for that reason, what stress is acting in steel, that is the stress acting in concrete, the same it will be acting at the steel level only. So for that reason we have taken 4.8 into 210 into 10 raised to 3. Now it is acting for 1 mm. How much it will be? 30 into 10 raised to minus 6 is multiplied. So total creep of concrete acting as 30.24 Newton per mm square. Third one is shrinkage of concrete as epsilon Cs into Es. So this is also acting for steel. How much is the Young's modulus multiplied by that into strain? So this value comes out to be stress. We have to find out that the calculation strain multiplied by modulus of elasticity will be able to have the stress value, because we know that strain is equals to is the calculation means strain equals to stress divided by modulus of elasticity, or modulus of elasticity is equals to stress upon strain. So that multiplication we are going to do it. So now we are able to have the stress is equals to 200 into 10 raised to minus 6 into 210 into 10 raised to 3 comes out to be 42 Newton per mm square is the stress. Relaxation of steel delta Fs, 5% of 1590 initial pre-stress. So initial pre-stress in the cables is given or wires is given. We have determined it 1590. So 5% of this, 5 divided by 100 multiplied by 1590, nearly it comes out about 79.5 Newton per mm square. Now total of all the pre-stress losses, so total losses is 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 summation comes out to be 183.22 Newton per mm square. Effective pre-stress, so effective how much is applied in the structure after we are placing it for the purpose. So how much it is, we have to deduct the loss of the stress. So 1590 minus 183.22 nearly comes out about 1406.78 Newton per mm square is acting in the structure which is located for operation. Final stress in concrete. How much is the final stress in concrete? To calculate final stress in concrete, we require the final pre-stress. So final pre-stress is 1406.78 for one cable multiplied by the total number of cables area, it is 188.4. So this gives us the total force which is acting in final stage divided by the area. If we do, we are able to have the final stress in concrete, which comes out to be 4.24 Newton per mm square acting after all the losses. Now percentage loss of stress in steel. So how much percentage of stress has lost? So that we have to calculate 183.22 divided by 1590 is the ratio which we are doing, this divided by 1590 multiplying by 100, we are able to have the value in percentage as 11.6 percentage. So this was related to the fifth problem. So try to understand the problems and have the glance over the total video, watch it clearly, carefully. Try to mention this as a write-up for you. Also, thank you and stay safe, stay at your home.